Greetings, I'm Pastor Rick Pruitt. I pastor a church in California, and I want to share with you briefly today what God has done in my life. I've been a pastor for over 40 years, and I've watched God do some incredible things. Besides my salvation, being filled with the Spirit, and the call to my ministry, I have to say that one of the most awesome things God has ever done for me is show me love and grace when at times I didn't deserve it. I began to pastor in a particular area in California named Atwater, and I watched God do some awesome things. We went, just to give you a brief shot of what God did for me. After being raised in church, I'm 63 years old. I've been raised in church since 6, accepted the Lord at 8 years old. Started singing in church right at that time too. And I watched God do some incredible, incredible things in my life. It seemed like everything I touched, God blessed. And when He tells you that you have the keys to the city, He gives you the keys to the city. What He opens, no man can shut. What He shuts, no man can open. It is a tremendous thing and a powerful thing that takes place in your life if you don't protect it and guard it. And in this brief snapshot of my life, in the 18 years I was in one church, I watched God take us from 40 to 250, multiple staff, well known in the community. I was, as well as pastoring full-time on a television program called The 11th Hour out of Modesto for 22 years, a live 1-hour interview program. I was enjoying everything that God had to do for me. I was president of the Chamber of Commerce, involved in them for a number of years. I was a police chaplain, volunteer police chaplain. Anything I needed, the city helped me with. I was the go-to pastor for a number of things, along with several other pastors, but God just gave me favor. But I began to take that for granted, and I began to just think, I'll be okay. I'm busy right now. God understands. My study time became the only time I'd read the Word. I didn't spend time with the Lord. I didn't spend time giving my heart to Him fresh in a daily way. Not being saved. I was saved. But in 2011, it all came crashing down. I found myself being too busy to spend time with the Lord. And in so doing, I began to worship my success, thinking, I got it made. And in so doing, I needed a distraction, though. I needed to get into something that would just relieve the pressure. Again, a very successful church. We were known for miles. But then one day, I just happened to run across some things on the internet, which I know a lot of people struggle with. And I began to delve into it. And when I delved into it, I literally jumped off into it. I needed a distraction. You know, a distraction like this the devil provides is like trying to swim in quicksand. It doesn't work. And I ended up being discovered for looking at pornography on the internet. I had to step down from my church. For a brief time, my wife and I separated. I needed to get out of the house, give her time. I wasn't even sure that was going to survive. But in the following 6 years, God began to do something sovereign and powerful. And I can tell you right now that God is the God of His Word. Out of Joel 2:25. He restored my ministry, my calling, and it took time. And right now I'm in another church. It's a small church of awesome people. We're a small church with a big heart. And I'm here today to tell you that God can restore. He restored me. He can restore you. This is just a brief snapshot of what I'll share in another testimony. But listen to me when I say God is the God of His Word. He's there to pick you up and help you get back on, just like He helped me. And I'm serving God back today in my calling and my ministry. And I'm having the time of my life. So don't forget, God does love you. He's not done with you. And He'll continue to bless you if you just call out to Him. He's waiting. God bless.